This year produced several entertaining fights. Compiling this list was a reminder of the number of phenomenal bouts that took place over the past year. An entirely different list could have been crafted just if the fights were left off, such as brilliant encounters like Brandon vs Figueiredo and Calvin Kattar vs Chigazi from January, Sarukian vs Matthews Gamrot from June, Oliveira vs Gaethje from May, and Stephen Thompson vs Kevin Holland from earlier this month. Even without Conor McGregor, John Jones, and Stipe Miocic, this was no shortage of greatness in the cage throughout 2022. Well, what are your top 5 fights of the year? Here's mine. Number 5. Matt Schnell vs Sue Mudaerji. By the end of the fight, with the canvas dripping in blood, this could have easily been confused with a crime scene. Matt Schnell used a triangle choke to submit Sue deep into the second round, completing a fight that clocked it at only 9 minutes and 44 seconds of the pure violence. Remarkably, Mudaerji completed with a torn ACL. His jabs and elbows were vicious and it cleared had an effect on Schnell, who could not remember getting hit even though he was absolutely drilled with them. In addition to one of the best fights of the year, it was an also amazing comeback by Matt Schnell after enduring such intense punishment. Number 4. Ciryl Gane vs Tai Tuivasa. This battle of heavyweights came as advertised. Tai Tuivasa unleashed his power early and made an immediate impact, which knocked down Ciryl Gane. Aware of the imminent danger of Tuivasa's striking, Gane fought his way back to his feet and then started throwing at Tuivasa. Ciryl Gane landed more consistently, and once he got to Tuivasa's body, the end was near. It was a non-stop violent affair between two men with extremely heavy hands, and also an important test for Gane after suffering his only blemish when he lost to Francis Ngannou. Number 3. Khamzat Chimaev vs Gilbert Burns. The only problem with this fight was the winner. Gilbert Burns made a convincing argument that he won the second and third round of his bout against Khamzat Chimaev, especially in the waning moments of third round. Chimaev won the first round and controlled a healthy portion of the third, but this could have easily been awarded to Burns. It was must-see viewing when Gilbert Burns dropped Chimaev with his right hand. That was very shocking for fans because Khamzat Chimaev got knocked down for the first time. This was the only fight that made look Chimaev like human. Before and after, he has been a rare sight. Even though Burns didn't win the fight, but Gilbert Burns definitely put a dent in Chimaev's aura. Number 2. Michael Chandler vs Dustin Poirier. This fight was, in a word, spectacular. For the second straight year, Michael Chandler put on an absolute show at Madison Square Garden. Unfortunately for Chandler, it was another loss, but it was a sight to see, featuring an immensely compelling opening round. This bout highlighted the best of Michael Chandler's explosiveness and Poirier's elite ability to finish an opponent. Equal parts MMA and pro wrestling, plus blood, brawling, and takedowns. This fell just short of fight of the year, but it was incredibly close. Number 1. Glover Teixeira vs Jiri Prochazka. Brutality, technique, and honor were all on display as Prochazka defeated Glover Teixeira to win the light heavyweight title. Prochazka, who was losing the fight on the scorecards, ripped away the victory by forcing Teixeira to tap with only 28 seconds remaining in the 5th round. He entered the 5th and final round in desperate to need a finish, and that was exactly how it ended. Teixeira ate ferocious shot after ferocious shot, sacrificing his own chin and body to set up his next takedown attempt. He added constant excitement with his mounts. A meaningful sequence also took place as the 5th round started, as Teixeira told Prochazka that he had earned his respect. There was non-stop striking and the stakes could not have been higher with the title on the line. It ended in a magnificent manner when Prochazka locked in his rear naked choke, making history as the UFC's first ever champ from Czech Republic. Well, these were just my personal opinions about the top 5 fights of the year. If you have some other fights in your mind that needs to be appreciated, please let me know in the comment section. And if you like the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel for more UFC related updates.